Hello Treasure, I've got another story for you. This one's from Enid Blyton and is called The Brownie and the Witch. Once upon a time, Snip, the magical brownie, found a yellow toadstool with a blue stalk. He was very pleased because yellow toadstools with blue stalks have a great deal of magic in them, and Snip thought he could use the magic for making all kinds of spells. But Deep One, the witch, heard of his find and sent to say she would like to buy it. Snip sent back a note to say that he wasn't going to sell it, and that made Deep One as angry as can be. So she lay in wait for Snip the brownie. And one day, as he was on his way home from the market in the next town, she jumped out at him from behind a tree. "Good afternoon, Snip," she said. "I want your toadstool." "Well, you can't have it," said Snip, "because I haven't got it on me. You don't expect me to wear it for a hat or use it for a shoe button, do you? It's at home, safe." "Don't you be cheeky to me," said Deep One in a rage. "I know you've got it at home. I'm coming home with you. I'm going in at your door, and I'm going to take that toadstool from its hiding place." "Oh, are you now?" said Snip, thinking as quickly as a rabbit can run. Deep One took hold of Brownie's arm very tightly so that he couldn't run away. Then Snip, pretending to look very frightened and scared, he went on through the wood, thinking and thinking, thinking what he could do to try to save his wonderful yellow toadstool. He came to the end of the wood. He went up the lane and round by the poppy field. He went up the hill, and halfway up he came to a dark little cave running into the hillside. A curtain of bracken grew around the opening, and a carpet of moss led to the cave. "So this is where you live," said Deep One. "Well, I shouldn't choose a dark little cave like this, but I've no doubt you like it. Now, whereabouts do you keep that toadstool? You'd better tell me, or you'll be turned into a blackberry on a bush." "Please, Deep One," said the brownie, "go right on in. You'll find a door at the back. Open it and take the clock off the mantelpiece. You may find the toadstool behind the clock, if you're lucky." The witch dashed into the cave, but Snip didn't go with her. Oh no, not he. That wasn't where he lived. It was the cave of the Ho-Ho Goblin. And the Ho-Ho Goblin, he didn't like visitors at all, especially those that came in without knocking and took the clock off the wall. Snip hid behind a tree to see what would happen, and it wasn't long before he saw quite a few things. The witch Deep One had walked into the cave, opened the door at the back, and gone straight on through to the little mantelpiece in the room beyond where the clock was. She hadn't seen the Ho-Ho Goblin there, but he had seen Deep One, and with a roar of rage he jumped at her, shouting, "Thieves! Robbers! Burglars!" The bad-tempered little goblin caught up with his broom and swept the witch off her feet. He swept her out of the door. He swept her out of the cave. Down the hill she went, rolling over and over in the most terrible fright, for she really didn't know what was happening at all. As for Snip the brownie, he laughed until he cried and called out to the witch, "Didn't you find the toadstool behind the clock after all?" Well, well, well. And after that, Deep One left Snip all alone. She never bothered him again. He was much too smart for her. I hope you enjoyed that, Treasure. See you soon.